Good morning, Facebook. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you? It's Friday for all you meatballs out there, guys. Good morning. Hopefully you're well. And yes, I'm back like a friggin' hemorrhoid. And I'm sorry, I'm a big pain in the ass. But when I lived on, get to my point here. When I lived in Florida many moons ago, I was taught, the first thing I got down there, I was taught to do everything early and get it out of the way before the afternoon heat kicks in, because it's obviously it's very hot down there, which I love, mind you. So I learned right away to get my stuff done early. And as I was doing that yesterday, I got all my stuff done early. I was done on my day off with all my errands and got everything done, was back inside like around 11ish. And I was still doing errands in here, obviously, show prep and reels and everything else. But while I was doing that, as always, something clicks on my television, man. Something really kicks in. And I said, wait, I gotta see this. I gotta watch this while I'm doing my work around the house. I end up leaving it on for like 3 times in a row because I was so intrigued by this. And this is what you guys need to grasp for yourself if you're struggling out there. Whatever you might be struggling with. And inspiration literally changes your mindset. It literally opens the door to new thinking. I woke up this morning and I hear downstairs on my television as I'm getting ready, getting my clothes ironed, which I still do. Yes, I do. Yeah. I actually iron my clothes, man. Yeah, I take care of my stuff. You gotta feel good about yourself. But I hear downstairs the morning headlines, and this is what most people live off every day. This is why I immerse myself, and why you guys should immerse yourself in nothing but inspiration that gets the blood flowing, that gets you in a good mood, a better mood. Oh, they found cocaine in the White House. Oh, the big friggin' deal. That's probably been there for decades, man. Oh, wait, there was 15 people shot in Chicago, a few days ago. This is what you're going to be surrounded with if you allow it. Or if you have this urge in life just to create something better, you got to surround yourself with that better. Hence, inspiration. Whatever you're viewing or reading in life or taking in, it's got to keep you inspired. You're watching that shit downstairs or whatever television you got, and you immerse yourself in the news, it's just going to bring you down. It's going to hurt you mentally, physically, eventually physically, because you're just not going to feel good about the world, life, or yourself in general. So from that, there was this little thing that popped up. I got the Xfinity. I got the free movies, man, because I love movies. To me, it's that there's a message in everything, and if you guys get the message by surrounding yourself only with things that inspire you and intrigue you and bring out the best in you, you can only manifest from that. And from that inspiration yesterday, man, I'm going to bring to you guys today. There was a guy who. And speaking about Florida, I was a big Miami Dolphins fan back then. Yeah, and even when I moved back up here, one of my best friends, we used to go to Giants Stadium, watch him play the Jets and Giants all the time. I just got sick of oranges getting thrown at me, man, because I used to wear all that Miami shit up there, and it really hurts getting frozen oranges thrown at you in the middle of the winter. But from that, there was a movie that came on. It was called American Underdog. And I'm not going to give you a quick synopsis. I'm going to give you the movie in general. Because if you have time this weekend and you want to surround yourself with inspiration, because we all have gifts to give, we just got to learn how to use the gifts. And life's going to give us what we want. There was a kid in college. I think it was Northern Iowa State, back in the corn country, man. This guy was cocky. He was a quarterback. He was damn good. He just wouldn't listen to anybody. Coaches were warning him, dude, you're setting yourself up for disaster. Please listen to what I'm telling you. Please understand what I'm trying to give to you in life. Hence, how to do things and how to grow further. This guy was immersed in football. He literally, after he would play his high school and eventually his college games for Northern Iowa State, he would go home and watch the reels. The play reels on how he played and did everything. He literally became obsessed with his playing, and he didn't want to change because he thought he was that good. He thought he was that good. And then he had it literally on his calendar. He would mark off each day down to the NFL drafts. Mark it off, mark it off, mark it off. Every day he's getting towards it. And his coach kept warning him, listen to what I'm telling you. It's going to help you. No, I'm fine. I'm going to stay. I'm not going to go in the pocket and get hit. Draft day comes and nothing. He gets shit. One of the top rated players in college. This guy got nothing. He got nothing. So he ended up, after a while, trying. He meets a wonderful lady was also a Marine, which was great because it really kicked him in the ass and woke him up. It was nice. You got two heads butting together to create this amazing team. But after a while of trying, and he finally got an agent, couldn't find a team who liked him. They saw what he was doing in college, not listening, not paying attention to his gift and how to use it properly, and therefore was basically pushed away. He ended up in this Hy-Vee grocery store, stocking shelves for years while his family starved. Literally, the woman that he married, eventually married, had 2 kids from a previous marriage and also a Marine that didn't work out. But at the same time, he had to take care of these people, and he had to find a way. So he resorted to food stamps and Hy-Vee grocery stores for years. And he would sit there and pass the cereal boxes in between the aisles to the other employees. And I know you. Until one day, this guy walks up. He's the CEO of the Iowa Barnstormers. And he saw him eating in a restaurant. He goes, I know you. You're this guy. You come play for us in arena football. Granted, mind you, this guy, I'm going to mention his name in a second, is now, 25? He's a 25-year-old guy now, man. He's past his prime as far as ever being drafted for any kind of opportunity for anything. And then the arena football kicks in back in the late 90s when it became. And to him, it was very untraditional. It was a circus, but his family was starving. And after a while of contemplating, he had to get involved with that. But guess what happened? He had to relearn everything. And most importantly, he had to learn discipline. Understand that people were trying to help him in life by inspiring him to do better, to be better. Most importantly, to change. Because he already had the gift. He just wasn't using it correctly. And out of the quote box today, change what you do, but never what you are. So, in essence, this guy is, his name and full name and formal name is Curtis Eugene Warner, hence Kurt Warner. This guy ended up having to go into arena football. And I use inspiration because, guys, if you immerse yourself in stuff that juices you and inspires you and brings you to a higher level, you can only think from that prior level. And Einstein warned us about that, and I'm going to bring a quote that he mentioned about that as well. But getting back to Kurt, this guy had to endure a revamp of the gift that he had. He had to learn to get quicker, faster, understand that arena football wasn't a circus, it was a real sport. And he started making money on that. They used to pay him in touchdowns, man. So he got really good at throwing touchdowns. Hence the future of what this guy created. After several years, a blown championship, which is a great part of the movie of American Underdog. This guy walks up to him and says, hi, I'm a scout from the Rams. I've been watching you for a long time. Why don't you come try out for the team? And now we're talking a 27, 28-year-old man. And going in with these 20-year-olds, fresh out of college, out of college ball, #1 drafts, an undrafted guy goes into Rams camp and gets a backup position, a backup starting position, honestly, out of all that. Out of all those people, he finally earned it. He finally earned it after blowing an NFL chance many, many moons ago just out of college with the Green Bay Packers. He finally gets his chance, but he's a backup. He's a backup, man. So in pregame, in the pregame, they had a couple pregames before the NFL season back in '99. This guy is waiting on the sidelines. I love how he holds his thing. And if you guys watch the movie, it's a great spectacle of passion to see in somebody's eyes. The starting quarterback gets hurt. Guess who starts the first game? Mr. Curtis Eugene Warner, hence Kurt Warner. That first year, and it's funny because the beginning of the movie, this man, or this boy at the time, the beginning of the movie, if you watch it, he's watching the Super Bowl back when Joe Theismann, I think it is, I'm not sure, I don't know, it was a quarterback that he admired, was in the Super Bowl against the Dolphins, coincidentally, which is pretty funny, and he just dreamt about it, even taped on Warner on the back of his t-shirt and would throw footballs in the backyard. But getting back to his first year, you got an undrafted guy out there. He ended up breaking every single touchdown record, everything out there on his first undrafted year. And what transpired from that was his first Super Bowl. Now, granted, this guy is 28 years old. The point of this whole long dissertation, this whole long story is you're never too old to change. But you have to understand that you have to change. Because Einstein wrote in a parable, which is quite ironic. Parable is actually a fictional word used in Scripture. Einstein wrote the parable of quantum insanity. Listen to this. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. The whole point of changing what you do is never letting go of who you are, just revamping it, man. Revamping that gift that you have, pointing a different direction because you're going to get a different result. And most importantly, keep inspiring yourself to keep doing it every single day. Gift, not in the quote, but out of the quote box today. Gift, a notable capacity, talent, and or endowment, hence present. We all have it. We all have it, just like Kurt did, man. We all have it. We just got to stop being so ignorant and being flexible with our plans and letting life get a hold of us and let us send out all that inspiration every single day. That's why it's so important to keep an inspirational environment around you, to keep the good thoughts flowing and keep the good opportunities going. Yeah, Kurt was ignorant to the fact that he was so good indeed, but didn't want to listen to people who knew a lot more than he did. The next word is utter faith. This guy's foundation and his wife's foundation were their faith. Their faith in God, their faith in whatever they had faith in, it was their foundation. Whatever faith you carry or whatever endows you to make you feel better, grasp hold of it with all your might. Grasp hold of it with all your might. Faith is sincerity of intentions. Whatever you're doing, have complete and utter faith in the gift that you have and be open to understand where you're going in life. Be open for information. Be open for inspiration. Understand that you have it already. We all have our own gifts, man. But we have to use them. Yes, indeed, there are going to be speed bumps along the way. And there's times where you think you're better than what you're trying to do. No. Always be flexible. The hardest thing for me to understand was I had to be flexible and listen to people if they were trying to help you along the way. Change what you do, indeed. Change course. Do what you got to do. If it doesn't feel right, it usually is not going to be right. Find the way that feels right, but never change what you are. So, guys, America's Mentor, I hope this helped. Check out that movie this weekend, American Underdog, Kurt Warner. If you guys, you don't have to be in football, to be into football to understand the true power that all of us, not just Kurt or any notable out there who has made the upper echelon of success, we all have the same gift. We all have the same gift. We're all endowed with something to bring to a new level. But we have to get past the insanity of trying to do it our way when sometimes there's a better way to do it. Open to receive the opportunities. Open to receive new ways and new pathways to do it. If you want love in your life, if it's not working, you have to change the way you love. Be the best you. Show it in the best way in life. Do the best you can. If you want success, damn it, if it's not working a certain way, you got to change it. Don't change the foundation of who you are. Change the direction of where you want to go with it. And watch the doors open, man. Watch the opportunities come. Watch the new people in your life, because from that foundation, you attract who you are. Guys, America's Mentor _radio on Instagram. At America's Mentor on Twitter. At America's Mentor on YouTube. I was ranting away today, guys, but Jesus. We all have something to give. Stop denying yourself that gift, man. Stop denying yourself the opportunity to be something really great. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what happened an hour ago. It doesn't matter what happened in your life, who hurt you, blah, blah, blah. Damn it, take life by the balls and understand that you're better than this. We're all better than this. We all deserve better. We have a gift. And when you endow faith in it, however you use faith in your life as the foundation, understanding sincerity of intentions, a firm belief in something for which there is no proof, you're going to manifest it, guys. So have an awesome Friday, guys. I'll see you guys soon, man.